There is an interesting spelling of a specific word in the end of our parsha. When it talks about eating non-kosher foods, it says venitmetem bam. You're gonna make yourself unclean through this. By eating non-kosher food, you can become unclean. But the spelling of this word is very unusual. There is an Aleph missing. Venitamtem. You could kind of read it as if you'll be stuck. You'll have what Chazal called timtul halev, a kind of dulling, maybe, kind of like cork up the heart, to cork up our understanding. So the sages ever say that by eating non-kosher foods, one can kind of dull the intellect as well, and dull the soul eventually. And also darshan that when we make ourselves unclean, so we become unclean. We accomplish. Hashem gives us freedom of choice. We can accomplish what we desire. We want to make ourselves unclean. Okay, Hashem says no problem. I'll make you unclean. That's why the wording is used. Don't make yourself unclean through them, and you will become unclean if you do so. But instead says the next verse, 44th verse of the 11th chapter. For I am God, your Lord, and you should become holy, and you will be holy, because I am holy. So if you want to be holy, you will become holy. If you want to, if you've tried to accomplish this, I'm going to help you. You will accomplish this. That's the kind of idea that our sages say, that the way that the person wants to walk, Hashem helps him. If a person wants to be unclean, no problem. Hashem allows that. That's part of freedom of choice. If not, the person wants to be even holy, right? You could become holy. That's also a possibility. Not so easy, but it's possible. Hashem will allow that and will help you in that if you want. So Rabbi Bachya writes on this that the letter Aleph, interestingly, right, venitmetem, that it should have been spelled with the Aleph, as I said, but Aleph is missing, kind of shows as if Hashem is departing from this. That when a person makes himself unclean through non-kosher foods, Hashem departs him. And Hashem, of course, the one, the creator, the first cause, is hinted by the letter Aleph. Interestingly, there was this great mathematician, Dirichlet. He had to choose a symbol for infinity, for what they call first level of infinity. And he chose the Hebrew letter Aleph and put a zero under it, Aleph not, the first infinity, right? Aleph not is the symbol. Usually in math, only Latin and sometimes Greek letters are used. And this is an example where Hebrew letter was used, and specifically letter Aleph for infinity, right? A kind of hunch this scientist had that Aleph, the Hebrew letter, would fit best for the idea of infinity. So Hashem is one, the infinite God, who is first cause of everything, and he says, I'm going to depart from your presence if you're going to make yourself unclean through non-kosher foods. And on this I'm going to end. If you like this video, please press like and please subscribe to our channel.